Okay, good morning, guys. I hope you're doing great. I'll just keep this very quick, very short. So overnight we had some fun. This is a Bitcoin chart that I have open on the daily. Just look at this chart. What exactly is happening here, right? So I think this is on daily, kind of been making a bear flag, like a huge bear flag here. And let's see if we hold this, if we break down. Because if this breaks down further, if this does break down further, right, to downside towards 11,000, or even this support all the way right here around 11,000, if this breaks down further towards this area, I'm expecting, this is SPX, I'm expecting a fast rundown on here as well, right? Probably at least towards the $3,800 level, at least, maybe at least minimum here, I'm expecting. Okay, but that's if we stay weak. Okay, right now they've been buying the dip. At the macro level, things are not good, as we know, we've been discussing it, right? Let's see what happens, right? This is a daily chart, and let's see what happens here, right? We are at this one trend line that you guys must have seen in the markets as well. So we're roughly right here. Can we hold above 4,300, continuously go towards 4,500, 4,600, or do we get rejected here and then finally come back down now, right? No idea what happens here. Personally, I'm just doing two things. Well, one thing. I'm doing one thing only. The only one thing I'm doing is paying attention to gamma right now, where there's demand. All right, this is very hard to read. It's all supply and demand. See you know, where the market is, what the market wants. That's all I'm looking at. Yesterday I did mention a couple of times that there is some negative gamma that was coming in, but that does not mean buy puts right at the open. The move already happened overnight. Now the question is, do we rip back or do we continue lower? That's my question. I have no idea what happens here. So let's see what happens. But I think under 4250, I have 4238, I think, or 46, 42, 46, and then 4200. I'll double check my levels. And 4200 is what I will use as a hard support. We break 4200, we have 4190 as a dip, and then right back above 4200. Now the key thing here is, as soon as we close under 4188, I say 4050 comes, okay, in the coming days. All right, so these two numbers are very important for support, which will tag along with 4200. Okay, so that will be worth keeping an eye tag again, and we'll see what happens from there. And 4190 happens to be a volatility trigger. It's funny. Okay, and call wall has moved lower to 4350, right? And put wall, I think, remains at 4,000 or something, if I'm not wrong, or 4200 maybe. I have to double check. So let's see what happens here. Now on a bigger picture, DXY dollar is absolutely strong. It's strong. A dip bought in the dollar again. Now while this dollar was even going up from here, obviously equities were doing their own thing, but above 107.50, I don't think they can ignore currency. Above 107.50, this is a measurement of the dollar. I don't think they will ignore it. This will obviously come handy for the weakness in the markets. If we break below 107.50, then the market should also, I think, might we'll see support and rise in it, right? But 107.50 holds, I will be careful. Okay, that's all on the dollar. And then US 10-year rates, this holds above 290 is caution for me. Above 290 is caution for me. Okay, anything long, okay, above 290 is caution. Right now we're trading at 296, and if we take out 3 or maybe even 3 or 2 to 3.1, then things will get more ugly. Bonds, UB, also kind of bear flaggy. They've been weak for the last few days. Actually, they have been weak for the last few days. And one thing I did mention that the other day, there was a lot of gamma that came in the Qs. So let's go over NDX. NDX has been holding strong. If we do get the downside move and all these things kick in, the move to the downside is going to be fast and a big one. Why is that? I think I've explained this many times. I hope you guys know why, right? It will be a big one if they actually start selling. It won't be a small red day then, okay, if that happens. And I hope you guys know this why. I'm not going to explain. You guys should know this by now, right? Me and I'll usually talk about the options, and by now you should know if it happens. Why will it be a big move to the downside? Okay, and apart from that, what else is there? Costco made a little reversal daily candle. Keep an eye on it. If it can come below this trend line, but I'm still waiting for 535. If we hold under 535, we can get these 15 points. Walmart, a little toppy, a little supply up here, but still holding pretty well, pretty impressive, right? Target, a little back test. Let's see what happens here. Home Depot, I think, is holding green pre-market after earnings. A lot of strength in it. So keep an eye on Home Depot if the market runs, right? Because it's already strong at the gate. SC, one name that I did want to buy calls on. The reason I'm not buying it yet, because I'm not seeing what I want to see. I want to see some proper demand to the upside, and I'm not seeing it. Okay, and the dollar is strong. So I'm gonna wait for the proper reversal candle, some demand, and I will also buy some calls and I see for like a $5-10 move. That's it. But for now, I'm not seeing that. But let's see what happens, and we'll go from there. Apart from that, what else we have? Tesla. Tesla, guys, is a very popular stock on Fridays. Tesla had some 850 pickup, and oh, this was yesterday. Wow. For me, Tesla 928 plus, I will buy calls. Otherwise, I will avoid under 895. Under 895, 850 is a given. Okay, if we hold under 895, between this range of 895 and 928, I'm not going to be touching Tesla. I have no idea what it does. Okay, but above 928 plus, I have a good amount of idea that was what it's going to do. It's probably going to get to 950, maybe even 970. Okay, some positive fools did come in Tesla yesterday, so and pre-market were down. I guess it could be a gift to the upside. Who knows? But let's see what happens. And apart from that, guys, thank you. Be on voice chat. I'll be going live over Gamma all day today, and it'll be a fun day. Let's make it a fun day.